significant rivalry up between one another.
I love it, B.A. You never know who you're going to start something with. And these two teams, they don't see each other much. This one's going to be very interesting.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Tight defense on him. From deep three-point range. Jovic's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Ramos. Rebounded by Jovic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Ramos pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's ABC. Comes up empty down low.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Bogdanovic on the wing. And he's going for the lob. Got a hand on it. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. He takes it in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Jovic. Clock is at 3. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And that one's good. ABC.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Jokic. The ball's knocked loose. Here's ABC. Second shot opportunity. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Jovic. And he banks in the layup.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Covered by Jokic. Pass to Ramos. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. From downtown. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. With the teardrop. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Gone 3 of 8 so far. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Five on the clock. Covered by Jokic. That one doesn't drop. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Jovic. Lets it go from 11. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Here's Ramos. Driving to the basket. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Come to me.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ramos pulls it in. Pass to ABC. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. A nice shot by Ramos. He's got 7.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Jokic up top. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Here's ABC. Covered by Jokic. Count that bucket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Jokic. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's ABC. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Bogdanovic. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
He is not known for his rebounding, but Bogdanovic competes with great energy, and it pays off with those second chance points.
Shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great core vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint. Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Ramos. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Timeout.
9 points in the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Both teams will make substitutions. Shooting 23%. Not great so far. To the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Shooting only 39% in the early going. Here's Perez. Off target at the rim. To the left side wing. 13 feet out. Goodrich can't hit. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Petrushev. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Knocks it loose. And too long on the shot. Shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Perez. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to ABC. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Petrushev. To the inside. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tipped away. 5 to shoot. Here's Goodrich. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Pass to ABC. Here's Perez. Here's Goodrich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's Perez. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first one falls. Good on both. Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Goodrich. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's ABC. Pulls it. Nails the wide open jumper.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And he lobs it up top. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Down low. Here's ABC. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team, putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Ramos, defended by Bogdanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Jokic has gone 1 for 4 from the field. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Bogdanovic. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. The teardrop, tipped. Here's the break. Here's Ramos, defended by Bogdanovic. Shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Bogdanovic has got his second basket.
Sweet little inside shot by Bogey, adjusting his touch for a close-range bucket.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Got it.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Jokic with it. Here's Jovic. And the three off target. Here's ABC. Pass to Ramos. Covered by Jokic. And he makes it.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Bogdanovic. From 13. Goes back up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Confident on the take. I like watching Bogey knife inside.
Here's ABC. He has 7. And that one hits the back iron. Got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Jokic, high post. And he gets it to go.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Takes it inside. Fires from the line. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Jovic. And here's Bogdanovic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovic goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And he makes the first.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
That one's no good. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Ramos. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. To the inside, Jovic. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Here's ABC. He has 7. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. The second effort. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
That's tipped. Here's Ramos. 11 points in the game. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Jokic. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Jovic. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
What a pass by Bogdanovic. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's ABC. He's got 7. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection. Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Shot from 12. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. To the inside, out to the wing, just 5 to shoot. Here's Goodrich. From outside, off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Shooting at 49% so far in the game. With some arc, sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. 3 on 3. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 13 points in the game.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Fader on the way. That one is off.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over eager.
And that one's good.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The fader. Rebounded by Perez.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Petrushev. Looking to end the run. No good. A bit long that time. Shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Here's Perez. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Pass to Guduric. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Here's Perez. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. He's got 5.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And the layup is good off the glass. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
.124 left in the first half of this game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Drives to the hoop. Pure from three-point range.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
.55 seconds left in the first half of this one. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J. No good there. To the wing on the left. It's tipped. And they get it back. And that one good. Shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to ABC. 4 seconds left. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shot.
With one on the clock. Can't hit that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, if you're wondering why this game is a blowout, let me tell you why. They cashed in on second chance opportunities. They followed their shots, kept after it. They were unwilling to let possessions die.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steven Silas. Here's Jokic. They grab their own miss. And he gets the bucket. Jokic has got 5 now.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Pass to ABC. Here's Ramos. And he gets that one. He's got 11.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Shoots off the step back. That shot off.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Pass to Jokic. Lets it fly. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
And that one drops for him.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Inside, here's Bogdanovic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one falls for Bogdanovic. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
With the drive. And it's ABC missing. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Jokic. And here's Bogdanovic. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Jokic finds Bogdanovic. That shot is off.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Covered by Jokic. Six on the shot clock. Here's ABC. That one's wide left.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Bogdanovic, that's good. Bogdanovic has got 12 points.
Bogdanovic is a productive scorer who excels on and off the ball.
Here's ABC. He's got 9. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. An easy 2 on the layup. 9 points in the game.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. With the 10-footer. Good D by Jokic. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. For 3. The shot won't fall. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's ABC, covered by Jokic. Out left to the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Two.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's ABC. 9 points in the game. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Jokic. Now Bogdanovic. He's got 12. And it's ABC with a rebound. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here he goes, and he throws it down with one hand.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic. No good on the three. Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Poked loose and stolen by Jokic. Now Bogdanovic. Jokic finds Bogdanovic. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
And he drops the first.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2, shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Jovic. Shots blocked. Down low. Here's Ramos. Up and in on the layup. He's got 13.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Jovic. Clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. He has 7.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to ABC. Here's Perez. He's got 5. Ooh, poked away. Here's Ramos. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Here's Goodrich. Kept alive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws, shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Perez. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's ABC. Pass to Ramos. Out to the wing. Here's Perez. Shot is up. That one no good. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drives in. And it's ABC with a rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
To the middle. Deflected.
Wow, bogey playing, the enforcer acting just in time to knock it away.
Off with the layup. Bogdanovich has gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Goodrich. Outside Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Here's Goodrich. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the right iron. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Perez. He's got 5. Pass to ABC. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Bogdanovic. He's got 12. Pass to Petrushev. Here's Guduric. Fires for 3. He's off on that one.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's ABC. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
1:44 left in the third. Pass to Bogdanovic. Buries it down low. Bogdanovic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
1:21 left in the third. Here's ABC, defended by Bogdanovic. And they pick up 2. He's got 7.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Perez. Here's ABC. Shot from 12. Can't get it to drop.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Guduric with the bucket.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Perez. 5 points in the game. 23 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the lay-in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Tightly guarded.
Good footwork by Bogdanovic. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
And that one misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Right wing. 1 second left. No good there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Count it. Good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Can't connect from 14. And there's the drive. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Perez. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to ABC. That one a little long. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Guterich. Oh, they get a hand on it. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Thompson. Driving inside. 11 feet out. The shot that time not on target. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting a solid 47% to the left wing. No good. In and out off the rim. Stolen by Thompson. And they're pushing it up. It's hauled in by Petrushev. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Thompson outside.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Inside. The shot misses. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Just 5 to shoot. Defended by Thompson. He shoots. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That way.
Pass to Petrushev. Off target from the baseline. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Ball stolen. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Here's Thompson. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Defended by Thompson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. The layup off target. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's the hook. And there it is for him.
Hey, nice hook shot. That's a go-to move for him.
Shooting at about 44% so far. To the inside. Nifty move. He got a piece of it. Defended by Thompson. No good with a layup. To the paint. Here's ABC. It's hauled in by Petrushev.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Jokic has gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Here's ABC.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Now here's Bogdanović. Pass to Jovic. Fades away. That shot off the mark. Shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Covered by Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanović with it. Pass to Jokic. Now Bogdanović. To the right side. 4 on the clock. That shot wide open.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the middle. Rebounded by Jovic. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Bogdanović. Launches it. No good on the shot.
A rarity tonight. Rivals from opposite conferences going at it. What a treat for the fans. And Doris broadcasters, too.
Yeah, for us too, Kevin. We don't get to see these teams face off that often. And so when they do, you sort of circle it on your calendar. This isn't your average regular season game here.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Ramos. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The first free throw is good. That one misses.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Now, here's Jokic. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Passes it to Jovic. Off target with his 3. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Ramos. Out to the right wing. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. No good on the triple. Here's ABC. Good on the shot.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Micic, the pass to Bogdanovich, pulls up. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
That one good for 2. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Micic. Pass to Jovic. From downtown, trains the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's ABC. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The fader. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Bogdanovich left side. Jokic with it. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that mid-range jumper, a big asset for Jokic. Draws defenders away from the bucket and gets them the spacing they need.
Here's ABC. Brownlee. He's off on that one. And there's the pass to Jovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. Here's ABC. The baseline J. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Micic, the pass to Jokic, and it goes down 2 points. Jokic has got 6.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Here's ABC. From 13. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bogdanovich looking around. Over Ramos. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's ABC, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's Micic. Here's Jokic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's ABC. He has 6. Right wing. Six on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bogdanovich inside. He gets it in there.
And you have to admire Bogdanovich's confidence. Not easily shaken inside, even with the defense right up on it.
Here's ABC. He's got 8. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. To the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Micic. Launches it. Rebound by Ramos. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's ABC. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot from the low post is good.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovich, getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Here's ABC. He's got 8. A floater, and yes, it's good. ABC's got 10. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Micic. Passes it to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Jovic shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Jovic has got his second bucket. Here's ABC. 10 points for him. And there's the drive, and the shot goes in.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Pass to Jovic. Pass to Micic from outside the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's ABC. 12 points for him. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Shoots. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Stephen Silas wants a timeout. Gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Perez, the pass to Aguilar, unloads from 13. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now the pass to Jovic. The shot off that time. At around 44% in the early goings here. Here's ABC. Off target on the 15-footer. Being 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pass to Micic. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Aguilar. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Jovic passes to Gutterich. Shoots. Tries again. And that's good off the glass that time.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Perez. Banked in off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Micic. Pass to Jovic. Here's Micic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Wide open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop. That shot off. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to ABC. To the right side. Puts one up from 19. That one a little long.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Over to the wing with the fadeaway. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Gutteridge. No points in the game yet for him. Tries it from the top of the key. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And he drives in. And he He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Brownlee, there's the drive.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The pass to Petrushev. Misses off the right iron, being 43% from the field. Here's Perez. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Petrushev. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Inside. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The shot by ABC, no good. Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Passes to Gutterich. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
He doesn't get the second one. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brownlee out to the wing. Here's Ramos from deep. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Being 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Gutterich. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gutterich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And around 41% on the night. Here's ABC. And he banks in the layup. ABC's got 14.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the pass to Jokic. Here's Gutterich. Passes it to Petrushev. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's ABC. Jokic defending. Here's ABC. Offline with his 3. Picked him clean. And the shot goes down. He has 5.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Bogdanovich goes in. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Brownlee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ramos. That shot off. Ready by Bogdanovich. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Petrushev. To the paint. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Fader on the way. Aguilar. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. A floater. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Here's Ramos. And the 3 off target. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Micic. The pass to Petrushev. Misses the fadeaway inside. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's ABC. 14 points for him. Ramos the pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And Jokic drops them both. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's ABC, 15 points in the game. Here's ABC, and a miss there on the triple. Being a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now, here's Bogdanovic, guarded closely. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
One shot.
And Stephen Silas wants a timeout. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. ABC passes to ABC. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Bogdanović on the wing. He shoots again, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
To the middle. Here's ABC. He's covered by Bogdanović. ABC's shot is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Micic. Jokic on top. That one's not going to go. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's ABC. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside Bogdanović. Inside, Jovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Perez, he's checked in for ABC. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Driving inside. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Passes it to ABC. Off target from outside. Being 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. For the three. Jokic inside. He's got 18, and it's good for two.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Perez. And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Offensive rebound. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Here's Perez, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. The first one falls. That one is no good. Shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out of bounds.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
1:43 left in the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Being a meager 37% for the game. They grab their own miss. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Snatched up. Jovic goes back up. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Being just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Perez. It's blocked. Jovic passes to Micic. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he makes that one. 7 points in the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. And he makes the first but misses the second. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.